And this week on the Audibles segment, brought to you by Venezia's Pizzeria. We appreciate Venezia's and their support. Zach Alvira is with us. He's Skyping on in, Times Publication sports editor. Zach broke the Mountain Pointe coaching story with Justin Hager a couple of weeks back, a rogue coach who was giving away secrets about everything going on in the Mountain Pointe program. He has since been terminated. I also want to talk with Zach. You were out at Chandler the other night about the open division, but let's just start with the Mountain Pointe story and big picture overview, Zach, from what you saw from day one to where it is now. Have you ever covered something as goofy or crazy in the high school scene as this?
I have not. This was definitely something that was new for me. Day one was crazy. I found out about the story very early that Monday morning. And then from there, that Monday was basically a blur. And then even, the days after was kind of a blur as well. Now we're about 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks, I believe, actually in. And, like you mentioned, Coach Hager is no longer employed by Tempe Union. He does have 10 days to, appeal the decision of the board to terminate him. But, as of right now, he is no longer employed. And, that's a good thing because now, no other kids can get hurt. And that was kind of the biggest thing in all of this was the kids getting hurt, of course.
Let's switch gears, talking with Zach Alvira, Times Publication sports editor. Chandler in the open division, I don't see anybody that's even 2, 3, 4, 5 within Chandler's range. You can rank them all day long. But I want to talk about the running backs. Eli Sanders gets cleared the other night and goes crazy against Perry, Day Hunter. I call them thunder and lightning. What did you see? You were there in this backfield at Chandler High School.
That is, in my opinion, the best running back duo in the state. And I don't even think it's close. Eli Sanders is a kid who came from Mountain Pointe, and I covered him a lot last season. I've done as much as I can, this season. He had to sit out 5 games, but even at Mountain Pointe as a sophomore, he was electric. He's a special talent. And then you add Day Hunter to that, who has that senior presence, who's been doing it for years in Colorado and came here and just absolutely, took over in a way. Those two together are dangerous. That's the best way to describe them. They're dangerous for sure.
Day Hunter, give me a little bit more about him and what do you like about seeing him?
Oh man, he runs hard. He's very hard to tackle. He keeps his feet going. He does not want to go down. He reminds me a lot actually of Bijan Robinson, where he can make people miss. And Bijan is arguably the best running back the state's ever seen. Day might be up there with him, maybe close right behind him, maybe at the same level when the season is done. It really kind of depends. But, this kid I've never seen a running back like him before, except for, like I said, with Bijan.
Okay, before I get you out of here, is there anybody that's even going to sniff Chandler in the open division? Anybody?
Man, it's hard to say. That Pinnacle team is very good. I saw them play Mountain Pointe. That's a good team. Right now, after the performance, Chandler is, I think, steps above everybody else. Now, granted, that could change. Teams get better as the season goes along,
sure,
especially when it comes to postseason. But right now, Chandler, man, they're probably the favorite right now. I think they've been the favorite for a while, they showed why on Friday night.
Zach Alvira, Times Publication sports editor. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.